Um, no matter how you look at it, you got to take your head off the UAB. They fought for 4 quarters. At the end of the day, they led when it counted most, and that was at the end. This is certainly a painful loss. It's hard to swallow. I just felt going into this game, we had a great game plan and we did, but at the end of the day, it wasn't good enough. They made more plays than us. We couldn't find a way to finish this game. Terribly disappointed in the way that we played in the fourth quarter. I felt that when it counted most, we couldn't find a way to make a play offensively or defensively. And at the end of the day, I think that was the story.
Larry, was it simply execution that did not happen in the fourth by the players? Was there some conservatism when it came to the offense and the defensive calling as far as blitzing? Or was it a combination of both?
Well, we're not, offensively, we're not in a position, I don't think we're good enough at this particular time to outscore people. I think we gave up 3 or 4 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. You just can't do that. You can't, and I'm not blaming it on our defense, but we got to find a way to make plays, and we certainly can't give up as much as we give up in terms of points in the fourth quarter. You just can't do it. And they found a way to make plays, and we didn't.
Last series that you had, 3 and out, I think all 3 passes, and then you punted the football and came down and scored. Was there a thought maybe to mix the run with the pass, like deep clock run?
Well, I can also go back and show you where we had some guys open as well. Just got to complete the ball.
Tyler played very well for 3 quarters. In the fourth quarter, I think you were going against the wind in that fourth quarter, but his passes were off the mark. Do you think
we had
desperation falling behind in that last series?
Well, the wind was against us in the first quarter.
But I mean, the pressure that all of a sudden you were losing that game where they were coming back.
We got to step up and throw the ball. I mean, I'm not making any excuses. I'm not pointing any fingers. At the end of the day, we didn't do what we needed to do to win that game, and even going into the fourth quarter, we were well in position to win that game, and we didn't. And it ain't point. I mean, you got to start with the coaches. We couldn't make a call, we couldn't make a play, and all we needed was really one, whether it was offense, defense, or special teams, and it didn't happen.
How do you put this one behind? I know you have to, obviously, but I mean, such a quick turnaround. This has got to be a devastating defeat in that locker room.
Yeah, I promise you, I won't allow them to walk in that team meeting room tomorrow feeling sorry for themselves. We don't have time to waste with that. I'll be checking attitudes at the door. I'm gonna force them to stand strong and fight through adversity. Football is a game of adversity. We didn't fight through it the way we needed to tonight, and certainly we're gonna have to going through the course of this week.
We talked about the first half and what you were getting out of Taylor. He seemed to be playing as well as he has all year at that point.
Again, he did some good things. He also did some things that can be corrected, and but he did what he needed to do for us to get off to a good start. But it just wasn't Taylor. Billy made some plays. We had receivers catching the ball. Line did a pretty good job of blocking. So his supporting cast was playing well, and the guys around him was playing well.
Running game in the third quarter was what led to 2 touchdowns, 2 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Did they make corrections? Did they alter their defense at all? That reason why Memphis seemed to get away from the run in the fourth quarter?
No. We could have ran it more, and we did in the fourth quarter. We ran it some, but at the end of the day, what we needed was a play, and there was some opportunities to make them. We overthrew one, we dropped one. I mean, it was opportunity to make plays, and then we could have made some better calls. I mean, everybody has to share the responsibility for this loss. I don't see it as one person or one guy. We all have to, starting with myself.
In the fourth quarter, was there any one particular play, offensively or defensively, anything that UAB did that you felt like you may have seen this coming?
The thing that probably irks me most, and I hadn't looked at it, but you know, we had a number of opportunities on 3rd and long to get them off the field, and we didn't, and they converted. That probably sticks out at me more so than anything. You know, you look up there 7 of 13 on 3rd downs. It's too much. That's over 50%.
Larry, what did their quarterback Perry do differently, or most of the yardage in the first half came running the ball. They had some good holes running the ball. He wasn't that effective, and you look at his numbers now. He has 400 yards passing and 4 touchdowns. Was it just receivers catching balls? They were open. This kid, what did he do to affect the game that way?
I thought he did a really good job of managing the game. You know, when it wasn't there, he tucked it and ran. You know, and so you have to applaud him for that. And then they went to more at times, which I thought smart on their behalf. They went to getting rid of the ball pretty quick, and just kind of sustaining drive and calling plays with some efficiency and put them in position to be and at times manageable 3rd downs. But you know, when it counted most, he did a really good job of making good decisions and leading his team to score.
Kewan Malone, I didn't see him on the sideline today. Was he in uniform? Did he play?
He wasn't, you know, the grandmother that, you know, the reason he got the waiver is gravely ill, deathly ill, and we need to kind of keep Kewan and his family in our prayers.